one of my favorite country artists, and I requested a song that like he doesn't do like ever. It was on one of his oldest albums, and I saw him. He performed it on the radio one time, and I requested him to play that, and he played it. That was dope. That's the best thing to come out of music, with just these little live concerts. But I'll tell you, I miss going to concerts. That does suck.
Made you miss it?
You saw how much I got in to start going to concerts.
Yeah.
And now with this crap, like nobody's doing concerts or they're trying to do these drive-ins. I was supposed to go see Chris Stapleton like a week before all this stuff popped off. And I saw it coming and I was like, ugh. So I lied and made up some stuff and told them that like I had some immune deficiency disorder to get out of the ticket. And they're like, okay, well, you better. And then like 2 days later, they canceled it anyway.
Whatever it takes.
So, but yeah, I had to get that money back because they ended up postponing it, and they tell people like, oh, it'll be a later time. Well, at this point, you're not going to a concert this year, not at the Frank Irwin Center. And so, I mean, I got in early. I got that ticket for cheap, and I was about to flip it, and it was like 3 days before, and I was like, let me get weasel out of this. So I weaseled out of it. This is the part where like people with immune deficiency disorder would be like offended. I don't apologize. But yeah, I haven't been to a concert all this summer, obviously, because of this. So I'm hungry for concerts. I don't really care about like going to movies or anything. What I don't understand is why all these restaurants close early. I understood why like H-E-B and stores closed early, Walmart's, whatever, because they had to like restock because people were getting crazy taking on toilet paper.
Why did everybody take the toilet paper? What was that?
I think people just thought
that
they were people thought that they were going to be. What started was like one person probably came and bought it all up and jumped it off, and people were like, "What? I need to buy toilet paper?" They didn't think they needed to buy toilet paper. They were like, "Oh, I must need to buy toilet paper." People forgot that, like, in actuality and necessity, you probably just wash your ass with a washcloth if it came down to it. I mean, if we're really living in the hardest times,
way to do it.
If you're really living in the hardest of times and stuff, where's toilet paper going to go anyway? Your plumbing's probably turned off. You're going to have to go down some creek or whatever. You probably, to be honest, I don't know how they used to do it back in the day. Like some primitive people like Indians or whatever, you probably just walk around with some dookie on them. Everybody just had a little dookie on the backside. Just a little of that dookie.
A little funkified.
Yeah. Maybe take a little piece of horse hair, swipe once, and keep it moving. I bet you when they got on their horse, you'd see the horse, and it has just a little dookie mark. Every time they sat on their horse, a little dookie mark on that horse. But it's not that good of a necessity. I don't know. It's just mob mentality.
The toilet paper.
But my point is, the stores, it makes sense. But why are your favorite restaurants closed at 8 p.m.? What's going on? Why do you close at 8? Don't get me wrong, my job now closes at 7, so I get off 8. It is dope. It should be this way. Some stores should be open to 9 or 10 o'clock. Like a clothing
H-E-B.
store. No, they should stay open. They're open to like 11 and stuff. You never know. Sometimes you want to go eat groceries at like late at night. You hungry. You want some ice cream. But what I don't understand is why some of these stores or restaurants, like a Wendy's or something, or Taco Bell, like why? What are you doing? That's when people buy food late at night. They make bad decisions. Fast food. Why close? Don't do that. Or they yeah, I don't know. It's some of the stuff is returning back to normal, but for the most part now when it hits like 9 o'clock, I'm like, damn, who's open? Like I have to look up who's actually open. Because some of them still, everybody's got their own little world. Somebody told me that my brother told me some restaurant he went to the other day, they told me he had to wear a mask, like just to go through the drive-thru. I'm like, are you out of your mind? I'll tell you I have a mask, and then when I pull up, either you're going to give me the food or you just made it for no reason. And I have a mask with me, but I'm not putting it on the drive-thru, bro. Be easy. Like, I'm not doing that. It's not, come on. I'm not doing
people.
That. You have a mask. We don't both need masks. Like, masks. Come on. Ooh, she dead? This news is out here, so I might as well say it now. Apparently, Nicki Minaj is pregnant, so.
She's pregnant by a pedophile.
Whoa. That was implying me, bro. Who is she pregnant by?
Her guy is in jail for being a pedophile. My phone's
supposed to be on Do Not Disturb. I guess that don't go to text message. This is my leasing agent making big moves. Yeah. Assets. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Her guy what?
He's a pedophile.
Damn, that's messed up. Yeah, that's what happened.
Allegedly.
Hey, when
he's convicted though. I mean,
when you pass on Pat, you go to pedophiles. I don't know. Let's see what else is out here in the news. Johnny Depp, nobody cares. Jay Rance, nobody cares. Bro. First off, I feel like you're back into sports.
You'd be with Nicki Minaj? I couldn't see you with Nicki Minaj, bro.
First off, you know, even the looks aside, let's just set this aside. She's rich, bro. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
okay.
But second of all, what do you mean you couldn't see me with Nicki Minaj?
She wouldn't.
I'd have my baby right under my arm. She would like walking to me like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Real New Yorkish. Whatever, bro. First off, let's see if she really talks like that in the day to day. She probably
never know.
She's like, "Oh my God, you talking like that?" And camera goes up. She's like, "Babe, anyway, pass the tea."
I've died.
Long as she's not like one of them girls that likes to yell, and I don't do that. Yelling and fighting.
She's a rapper.
I'm gonna put up with it for a little bit. Just a little bit.
Like any other
just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get a Ferrari. I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
Might get married, have some babies, score one for the good guys, for the guys, to where she'd be paying me money instead of men always having to pay women money.
What about the August Alsina?
Bro, here's the thing. All y'all fools hating on Will Smith. That's so disrespectful.
How are they hating? What do you mean? What's
they're
going
clowning on. This is the thing I told you about.
Lace me up, man.
This is what I'm telling you. I told you this before about music artists. This is what's so astonishing about Drake. Regardless of what you think about Drake, Drake is in my top 5 rap artists of all time because he's had the juice for so long. Nobody survives that long. They turned on Wayne. They turned on Ludacris. They turned on everybody. Everybody has their 15 minutes and they're gone. These fools don't think Eminem's cool anymore. Like, they turn on everybody. And now they've started to turn on Will Smith. Like, Will Smith is a joke now. Like as if Will Smith is not one of the most successful, like,
people,
just artists of our lifetime. Like, this is the Fresh Prince. They're like, oh, making fun of, oh, okay, Will, look at you.
I think they're making fun of everybody.
Well, they should make fun of Jada Pinkett because she a hoe.
Slut McNugget, dude. That sucks.
That's I hate it for you, bro. That sucks.
Fucking slut.
Just when you thought it was just the two of us.
And the August guy's a simp. He's a simp for even fucking blurting out everything.
First off, if I'm Will, he's getting touched.
Duh.
I'll put Jeff at his door, bro.
Man, ain't no daddy Jeff. We're finna get on your ass,
It's
young
the
buck.
Wild Wild West.
The boy's fragile too.
You need to just show up to your door. A couple men in black.
He's fragile,
you know what I'm saying?
too. He's a fragile
Come on,
dude.
bro, of course. First off, the whole news came out all of a sudden August Alsina had a new album. How many of you even knew who that fool was? I've only seen one album ever, and give me it was okay. It was good at the time. I was like 8
His
years
album
ago.
was good?
Well, Kenneth put me on it, and I listened to it. I liked it, but again, that was at the time. That was like 5-6 years ago, bro. And all of a sudden, you've got a new... I tried to listen.
Had one single, I love it. Jam. Besides that,
I went and listened to it the other day when all that popped off, and I was like, that sounds not that good. It was one of those that was good at the time.
Yeah.
Like, go listen to Mims now.
wow.
At the time, that was why he was hot, but it doesn't hold up. Go listen to Rich Boy. It doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
Go listen to Mano. It doesn't hold up. At the time, those were some good albums. But that's where that fool is. All of a sudden, it popped off with that. But at the same time, that's for him. He was so successful. He was he was the top actor in the world for years. You were so successful, and you produced a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and then you wouldn't put your business on Run Street with this red table talk or whatever. Why would you do that? I mean, you kind of had it coming. You did it yourself. Have you seen Bad Boys, by the way? The new one, Bad Boys 3?
Yeah.
That shit sucked, bro. That movie was so terrible.
I told her.
And again, I know I'm a cynical person.
I went in with my old lady, and I told her that it wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen, but it was the worst Bad Boys ever.
First off,
made.
Martin, could you lose some weight to get in the movie, bro? Like,
yeah, he got
come
me.
on, bro. Come on, man. But the movie was so cliche. So, how
Like,
many
you could
times?
guess. You could guess.
You
like,
could, but
the
how
shit
many
that was gonna
times in that
happen.
movie did they say Bad Boys? We ride together. Every 10 times. 10 times they said in this movie at least. I'll Google it. How many times did they say that? I'm like, gosh, damn, bro. And again, I'm going to spoil it. So if you haven't seen it, either mute it here, skip ahead 20, 30 seconds. Bro, his son at the end, the guy tries to kill him at the end. He's like, I'm going to try to get you help. No, bro, he killed so many people. Did he kill, like, judges and stuff? What are you talking about?
People.
I'm sorry, son. I'm going to get you. We're going to figure this out. You're not figuring out anything. Why is he in that cage? Just put him down. You talking about?
Like
He murdered
case.
so many. Yeah, what are you talking about? On top of it, he was laundering so many drugs. There's so many things wrong with that. And again, I'm cynical, so like I'm like, oh sure, that would never happen. But aside from all that, that movie was sucked. It was trash. And I heard it was trash, and I was like, nah. Again, quarantine. I have to see it so I can at least talk about it like right now. That movie sucked. Bad Boys 2 was amazing, bro. When that movie came out,
one was better.
Bad Boys 2 was better. More action, more quotes. Come on. Nice fish. Big fucking eyes with nice fish. If you talk about my mama's titties one more time. Everything about the... Oh, and then Gabrielle Union, Doug, they just all of a sudden, like one little small part of it, and he was like, oh yeah, because me and your sister broke up. So anyway, I was like, we're not going to address that? The entire second movie was about him getting with Gabrielle Union, and the third movie, they're just like, oh yeah, we're good. Anyway,
Yeah, I didn't like the transition.
They didn't address it at all.
Fool got shot and like, yeah, Doug, I didn't like it. It wasn't. Yeah.
Marcus!
Yeah.
Bad Boys 2, right? You know they should have left that when he asked him, and he was like, right, to get one more time, and he was like, no, I'm good. That's where they should have left it. I'm not lying. They must have said that 10 times in that movie. That was trash. But away from all that, sports, bro. First off, you're back on the sports train, Mr. I'm talking about sports. You don't bring nothing about life. It's supposed to don't ever talk to him about sports again. Don't call me. Don't text me anything about sports. And now all of a sudden we're in a pandemic time where there are no sports, and this fool's talking about the Texans going to a Super Bowl, which all this stuff about they're not.
Remember I said it.
Remember he said
I'm
it.
gonna go put a Bovada in real quick.
You won't. Second of all, if you really want to get technical, you owe me money from one of these bets that we had. Kyler Murray won Rookie of the Year. Yeah. So you run that 20. It's not gonna. But I don't even want to watch football without these fans. It's not even just the fans. I can't even get them Bovada. I'm not betting when my quarterback can get Corona a week before Super Bowl. What happens if Tom Brady gets Corona before his first playoff game? What happens to the betting line? What happens to your team? You're done. You know who might mess around and win the Super Bowl this year, Paul? You mess around and the Bengals win it or something. You're going to have somebody slide in there that shouldn't because 7 starters have Corona or a high temperature. Bro, either play or don't play. Like, here's the thing. Oh, if you get
how
sick,
different was it going to be? It was like, no fucking
bro, Michael
fans.
Jordan, supposedly, until we saw this documentary, he played with the flu. Nobody cared. He was on the court coughing on everybody, sweating. Magic
90s.
Johnson had HIV, bro.
It's the 90s.
He was on the court. It doesn't matter. And how many people got the flu? How many people came up to MJ got me sick?
No, but this is the deal. Everybody's sensitive as shit now.
Yeah, y'all are
It's just
sensitive.
the way it is.
The NBA shouldn't even happen. Like, I don't want to see it. Like, at first, I want to see if Bovada's and
gonna be
my
like
money
a
back.
fucking AAU tournament.
Because LeBron was catching momentum, and I bet on him to win MVP at the last moment. And now they're probably just going to give it to Giannis. Like, unless Giannis doesn't play. I bet on LeBron. I want Bovada just to run me back my 20. I don't even need him. Just run me back to 20. It's stupid. It changes everything.
They giving it to Giannis again?
They probably will. He was in the lead, and LeBron had beat the Bucks and the Clippers like back to back before all this went down. He had like 2 great games, and I was like, "Bam, I'm hopping on the LeBron train." I waited right to this moment where I bet on him, and then all this stuff popped off because Rudy Gobert, idiot. But if I was Donovan Mitchell, I'd have knocked him out. But just cancel the NBA season. I don't care about baseball because it's not a real sport. Get over it. I mean, it's a real sport, but it really sucks.
What do you think? What do you
past.
think about the Cam Newton acquire?
It's dope if this is a real season. I just don't trust anything to go down, bro.
Me
Like,
either.
I don't trust it.
Me
It'll
either.
go down, but nothing's going to be official. These are going to be asterisks in the books. These don't mean anything. It's crap. Like, you're not going to have preseason games. You're not even going to have fans in there. You have no idea how that's going to affect people. You know when the last time these people played with no fans? Never. You played with fans from Pop Warner on. No fans? That's weak. And they're talking about certain places they're going to pump in sound. Like,
From 2K. Get the fuck out of
bro,
here.
just sign a waiver and go to the games or don't. Like,
yeah, drop
either
the
have
ticket
fans
prices.
or don't, dude. I don't have them all wear a mask. If you want to wear a mask, wear one. If you don't. Like, it's dumb. Like, you're not going to be able to stop the stuff. You either come up with a cure, like, something for antibodies, something, dude. Like, come up with something, a vaccine, or don't. But you can't have the Super Bowl with no fans, bro. The only thing that seemed to work is the UFC. And even then, there's problems with that. Because the UFC, they're doing all their matches when they fight in Vegas or in a smaller octagon. And the announcers, are usually other fighters. Like Daniel Cormier, DC, or whoever. Like, you've got fighters, and they're Michael Bisping, and they're saying stuff. So, like, if you and I are fighting, and, like, I've got you down, they're like, well, Chris, what Chris needs to do here is grab his ankle. And you grab my ankle. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?